Hello friends, welcome to Behind the Designs, where I create a beautiful life through creative planning. I'm Stephanie, and today I'm going to be setting up my week of March 18 through 24th, and I'm going to pull out my Homebody Seasons sticker book, which I haven't used, I don't think at all. I may have grabbed a sticker or two out of it, but for the most part it's been unused. And I grabbed my timed sheets that came out of one of my productivity books. So that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to jump in, get started with this Homebody Season sticker book. In still my quest to use the stickers, I'm pulling out a book that I do not believe I've used. I may have grabbed maybe a sticker or two, but for the most part, it's been unused. I loved the original Homebody Planner Girl, but the new one came out. This was the newer version, and it kind of mixed in some of the blue colors more than the green, and they were like soft pastels. It's not that I dislike them. I grabbed it because I loved original Homebody, but they just weren't like in the forefront of my mind for whatever reason. But that's going to end today because that's what I'm pulling out to use. And of course, as you know, I am using my Happy Planner, use the stash as well. And this is my Girl with Goals extension pack. I am now on the third quarter of using this. And I'm kind of on the fence about it. There's times I like it, and then there's times I don't. So, of course, today they had, today's Thursday, and they have the Happy Planner Spring Release coming out. So I did pop on over to the website. I picked up a few things, so I'll be sharing those in the next week or two. But I did only buy one planner, but it was undated, so I can kind of use it whenever. I don't have to worry about redating it if I don't like it or whatnot. But other than that, I really didn't buy a planner. Like, yay me, right? I was tempted. I'm not gonna lie. But I am trying to use my stash. I'm trying to take or get things that complement what I'm using or that I can actively see myself using. So that's where that is at this time. Okay. So, as you know, the Girl with Goals sticker, listen to me, I'm on the sticker. The Girl with Goals extension pack is it's kind of, you'll tell here, and you can tell here. It's kind of got like a shaded purple. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but I'm trying to commit to using this. So, I'm not going to, change it up. I'm just going to keep using it. I'm going to work with what I got. So now these here, let's see. I don't know if I'll use the gold ones. I'm looking at the colors. These are darker. Let's see, darker. Oh, these were just extra stickers. So these are the same as these. They're just gold. Maybe I'll use them, maybe I won't. But what I'm more interested in seeing is if I put this in here, I think the time 7, so in this case 7:30, 2 time slots fit in these boxes. So I should be okay there. Hopefully I'll have a color that matches with what I want to do. So what I'm going to start off with is doing the wax paper trick. I have my spare sheet here, and just because, again, I haven't used this sticker book, I don't know how much of it I'm going to get used on this spread, but we're gonna go with it. I'm gonna try and use it. Use your stash. And use what I've got. Hopefully that stays in place. I mean, this doesn't have to be exactly accurate because, I'm going to be pulling out the papers or pulling this away from the paper and working on it anyway, so it doesn't have to be exact, but I try and get it as close as possible. And then of course I have my Fudenosuke pen. So let's get started. All right, so with this, since it's a homebody season, there are of course all the seasons. You have Labor Day, it has the seasons itself. It has winter, spring, summer, fall. So spring is in the front. And I was looking at these stickers and I'm trying to figure out what box they're for. Like, what planner is this for? Where it has that cutout. For some reason, it's eluding me as to where these would go. So if I use them, I might just kind of cut a piece off. That's kind of my thinking right now. So there is, let's see. Let's check these colors here, right? So, I mean, I could probably get away with the green. And if I really had to, the pink, I could probably work with. That's probably the only colors that are really going to go, because the other colors are brighter. So I'm going to stick with these. Yeah, I'm trying. Oh, you know what? This is probably for dashboard, right? Because it wasn't Homebody dashboard. But it's workable. I mean, I can make it work. Let's see. So where I wanted to start was, do we have boxes at all in here? Like just plain good old boxes? I didn't even think to look for those. And I'm kind of feeling like there isn't. Yeah, I am not finding it. Okay, that being said, let me step away and grab my other Homebody. Be right back. All right, so I just stepped off to grab the original Homebody in both classic and mini because I want to see if there are any just general boxes, like just a good old plain box I'm looking for. There are some in here that will work. Okay, so we do have some. Now they do not have that pinkish color. So let's see, there's dark green, light green. Let me see if there's any more, because I have an idea in my head of how I want to set it up. But to do that, I would need certain colors. Let me check mini just quickly. And let's see if this one has what I'm looking for. I know there'll be mini boxes, but that's okay. Okay, these are mini. Interestingly, though, they do have like that rose color, even though that's not really this, like, kind of, it's like a peachy pink, I guess you'd call it. But again, it may have to work in a pinch. So I am going to use, and there's two, so that'll work. So let me grab those. Worst case, I take them off the wax paper, we put them back, right? That's not that bad. Let me take these two, and I'll get the mini out of the way. And then let me move this one aside as well. So the other thing, I think I've mentioned this already. I have my craft office, craft room is a mess right now. I still have my machines out from a craft project, and I haven't put them back. I've got sticker books all over. Yeah, it's giving me anxiety just to deal with it. Again, I don't know why I'm trying to straighten these out. I can do it when I get there. So I'm thinking, we'll see how it works. Monday and Friday, again, I try and designate blog time, whether it be to write a new post, fix the SEO on an old post, or other maintenance. I try and do those on Monday and Friday. And then on And let me see how many boxes over here I got. I may need to, let's see, 1, 2, 3. They're not very big. There's only one of these. I feel like these boxes are challenging me today. Yes, so those are all there is. Let me go back to the mini. I mean, it seems kind of strange that there aren't boxes. I mean, boxes, to me, having a sticker box is like a staple. So this is bigger than this. And I used that one. I am striking out. So I think I'm going to have to just do this on the fly. So let me pull open so you can see what I'm working with. So there is a third color. There's kind of like this blue, dusty blue color. So I may have to work with that because, let's see, green. Of course, there's only one blue here. I've used those. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. I need 3 boxes, so I guess I'm gonna have to go with the small one. That's just what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, so let me grab 3 of these and 1 more. And again, they're not exact, but it is what it is. Okay, so then Tuesday, I will make them straighter when I get them onto my paper, obviously. Okay, so Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday are video days. And let me grab this back because, so this is my spring spread, and that's why I keep wanting to use this one, because I said spring is here. The other one I really liked, though, was these two, which is Hello Spring and New Season Fresh Start. That really goes with my Fresh Start March. Now, I don't believe there is any sidebar sticker. No. So let me go back here. I guess I'm going to try and mix and mingle with these, see what I can come up with. I thought there was boxes, though. No? Maybe I'm thinking of this sticker book. There's boxes, just not the ones I wanted. Okay. Jumping all over here. So what I'm looking for is for the sidebar. I was hoping that I could find, see, these have yellow in it, which those do not. There's just kind of like, it's like a peachy pink and then the blue. So I want to hold on using those if I can. Let me see if I can find, there's yellow, green, and gray. I'm just looking for something that I can use. What if I cut these stickers, right? That's my next option. Let's cut them down. We have today, we have line boxes. We do have these, which are kind of nice as well. I would have to go with, there's no light green. There's darker green. All I know is that although I don't have this exactly planned out, I do know that when the time comes, this is going to look great. So I am going to take this sticker. I need my scissors. Hold on. I am just battling unpreparedness, apparently. It's spring. Spring is in the air. We're having a good day. Weather's great, and I think I have spring on the brain. So I am going to just cut this box in half. May not be accurately straight. I'm going to put this one back. Okay. Because I think this one is going to cover most of this. In fact, I am going to take the edge off of this as well. The other thing I can't do is apparently cut a straight line, so this may or may not be crooked. Okay, so spring falls on Tuesday, if I remember correctly. And just so I don't stick the sticker down wrong, I'm going to check just quickly. Okay, so that means, without a doubt, I definitely want to put a sticker here. And I may layer this. It is filtering over both of the lines, but I'm not worried. And because I want to grab this other one, fresh start, new season, fresh start, love it. So if I stagger this, actually I'm gonna do it this way. Oops, we're gonna do the quote at the bottom because I don't want these too close together. I am actually going to put it probably here. And then I'm only trying to make sure this one is straight because I am going to layer it. And then I'll turn it to this side. So what I can do, actually I'm going to do it the opposite way because, here's why. I'm going to put that time sticker down, and if I have to use like a green, I don't want them to clash too much. So I'm going to put this to the edge of this paper. Looks fairly straight. I know because I'm layering these, I want to make sure this paper is where it needs to be. So is this straight? That's straight. Because this is going to get stuck down, so there's no going back with that. All right. So what I'm going to do is Big Plans, Family Time. I love that one. I'm going to put that one in on the weekend. I don't think this is mini. I think it's just dashboard. It didn't say mini on it, right? No, it's not for mini. I'm going to move that because my paper, let me grab out some more because my washi tape is coming up. So before I go too much further, let me replace my washi tape, because if I don't, my papers are going to keep shifting around. So let's get some new tape. Oh, did I put the wrong one? I did. Let's put the new one down. This is a new piece of wax paper, so I think it's, this old one has like a lot of wax buildup on it. That's my guess. So I'll just set that off to the side. Okay, so then we have for Sunday, we're gonna put that there. And just so that I can stay on target. Okay, so I just paused for a moment. Garbage truck was going by, dog was barking. So I am going to go ahead and get the, I don't think that matches, so I'm going to stick with the green. As long as it's green, it's going to work together. So for this one, I may have to trim off a bit of the top because I've got to get both times in the box. So I'm thinking, obviously, you know, let's see, how long does this go? That's about accurate, so that's good. So I can now cut this. I'm just going to cut it there. It's not quite straight, and I'm not worried. I just wanted to get that down so that I didn't forget to not cover it, and then I forgot. So, okay, let's get the other side down. And the reason I'm using this was I know originally, you know, I had commented that I don't anticipate using the time things, but I have found in my recent planning that I've been using it more and more. So I wanted to make sure that I kept it in there just in case. Okay, so my time is in there now. I have no more of these green ones unless I pull in gold, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to let that go. So that's going to go there. We're going to bring this back over. I should have probably shifted my paper this way. That's probably what I should have done because I have no room for the sticker book. Okay, so now where I want to go before I get any further from there. So with this book, there is both the clear stickers and then paper stickers, but I'm going to use clear because I want to kind of use that to give me some kind of border or decoration. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use the green leaf to start with. Okay, so here's where I'm just going to grab my tweezers closer to me. Since this is new wax paper, these really stick down. So I gotta be careful about that. So this leaf, I kind of want to, I could do that. I want to take this over as far as I can. And actually, what if I put it down here? And then I can put that over it. And since I'm going to do that, I guess I'm gonna have to be a little more accurate now because once it sticks, you know, it's done. So I am going to do this. I had it in an original spot and now I can't get it back there. Right, that's just how the day goes. Okay, I think that'll work. And then I'm going to grab just this single leaf. And I'm going to come back over to Sunday. I like to have, as you know, balance in my design. So if I put something on one side, I'm going to put it on the other. Now this leaf happens to be going in the direction that I don't need it to. So if we border this here, all of my stickers are, again, not in the right location, so I think we're accurate there. So now I can put this on my page. Oops. Okay. And I'm going to keep going. Now, typically on Sundays, I don't do too much. So what I'm going to do, since I don't have much blue, I'm going to grab this one here. Maybe. And I want to put this one over in this corner here, as far down as I can get it without cutting off too much of the floral. So I only have to cut off a little. This leaf is bugging me. Let me see. Oops. Let's see, it's okay. They have amazing quotes. And that was a blue. I'm actually, oh, this is paper though, but that's all right. Now, on all of the pages, there's always a quote down here. This one says, helpful tip, designate working hours and stick to it. But I'm going to cover it with this. I love this quote, do what brings you joy. New day, new adventures. I'm going to look quick at the other ones. Life is better with friends. I want to kind of keep this organic look, but I don't see any more that are like that. There's this one, but that's not one I want to use. Let's see. I think when the flowers end, yeah, it kind of goes into summer. So it's not exactly like that, but to give myself balance, I'm going to put this one over here. And then these I'm not going to use, but I may pull some of them in on some other pages. Let's see, love today. I'm going to pull this one because Wednesdays are typically not an off day, but it's not a scheduled content day. So I love Wednesday. It's a little bit slower pace. I can get some things off my to-do list. Now with these, there is some yellow I noticed, which I didn't see before. I'm going to kind of do, I wish I had put this over more. Maybe I can just shift the paper underneath. Hold on. Let me move this. Let's try and do this so that I can keep the sticker book over here, but if I shift it, hold on. Okay. It's not exactly perfect, but for what I need to do, it'll work. If I have to layer stickers, I may have to rethink that, but let me get some of these little bullet points in. Now these are not going to match up. Let's see if I can get them to match. 2, 2, 2. Okay, so if I skip the bottom one, I can get it to match up. We'll do that. Because although my content days are busier than the norm, every day is busy. And what I may end up doing is actually taking out the lines in between. That will solve that issue. Of the dots not matching up. And then I can just free write on it. All right. I'm going to keep going here. So close. And let's see. Oh, my page shifted. Struggle Boss. I'm going to separate them a bit. My little wax paper trick isn't going as smoothly today as it normally does. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to leave the purple as it is. Let's see. All right. Let's pull this one. I'm kind of leaning towards this one. So what if we say we put this one right here? And let's see, spring forward, which we've already done. Now, some of these quotes I want to get in, but I'm going to go back to the florals because I do want to get a few more in here. So I am going to scatter them about, but I do need to get one more kind of over here. Let's see, since it's blue, let's grab one of the leaves and let's put it down here to this sticker. This is, I'm not going to stick it down onto this sticker yet because the paper's all messed up. But that's going to kind of border on the bottom of there. Now, I don't want to cover up too much of my time. So the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go up top and let me grab this one. Because I'm going to cut it in half. And I am going to pull these little boxes up. I'm just loosening them since apparently I can't get them on there straight. So let's see. If I do something like this, what I will do when I transfer these over is I'll try and get them into the same area, but right now all I'm doing is just kind of bordering it. Getting my page set up, and then it's just a matter of pulling everything off and sticking it down. And then I'll take this last pink flower. And let's see, we have the green. So I will take this. Let me just put that back in the book. Oh, this one is a bit long. So I think what I'm going to do because of that is, let's see. Do I cut off the flower or should I cut off the leaf? I'm going to stick that for now. I will figure it out when I get down there. So let's see, we have our flowers. I have some quotes. Let me start getting some of this on there. I'm not saying it's finished just yet, but once I start getting it on the paper, I can more easily tell what I still need. So let me do that. I'm going to take off my washi tape, my holder of the washi tape. And since I know that, let me count how many I need to go up. If I put these here, I have 1, 2, 3. So on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, I got to go up 3 lines. I'm going to get those going. Okay, so that will help me get started with that. So I'm going to let those dry. And what I'm going to do is kind of get some of these stickers down that I know I can get down now. And hopefully I'm in frame here. Okay. Oops, so here we go. Let's pick up this one. This one's going to go over here. And those are drying. I'm going to get this box on. think it's coming together quite nicely. This I will likely have to trim a smidge off of it, but we're going to try and minimize how much I have to take off. Since it's clear, it works out perfectly. And then let me get that trimmed so it's not sticking to my desktop. All right, where are we? Let's do our time. Yeah, I have been really surprised by how much I have been using these timed sections. I did not think I was going to use them, but here I am putting them in. I am going to trim off, I think we're mostly in line, right? I think. So 5 and 5/30 should be on the same line, right? Oops. Problem is, I think if I put it down, we're falling just off the line. All right, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Anyway, let me grab this so I can take off the edge of that. So I'll just put it all the way down to the bottom. Hopefully I cut that one okay. Here, let me use this instead. I want to make sure I cut a straight line when I cut it. And then I'll get this one on there, do the same thing. And then I should be ready to get those down. Oops, don't use that. Good thing I didn't cut the top of this off, because that I think would have thrown it all off. Okay, we'll get a trim on that. It might help if I cut the line straight. There is another piece I got to get off because I originally cut it not straight. It's ever so small in amount. Okay, so there's that. Let me cover this. I've been known to drop this. I don't want to drop it on top of my toe. And then I'm kind of just going to go from the bottom up, basically. I'm going to loosen all of these. And I got to get this corner. All right. I had been going through my stash of things, and I found some fun things I forgot I had. So I am going to be putting those into my planner. And then before I sign off for today, if there's enough time, I'm kind of getting on in the time, but it'll be quick. I was going to show you, you know, sometimes we are into March and I am still kind of working my way around this extension pack. It's not one I am used to or that I have really ever worked in. So I came across this idea. I set it up, and so I'll just show you how it looks. Maybe if you're using this extension pack or one similar, this, how I did it, may work for you as well. So I'll share that with you. But yeah, I mean, I just was surprised by what I still had in my sticker stash, as well as my whole planner stash. All right, so if I do this, I'm just gonna kind of measure a bit. And I'm not worried about the leaf as much as the flower. So give or take here to about here. I'm just gonna kind of take this corner off so that that can dry. And actually, this may be dark. I just realized. I just realized I didn't have my light on. So that the beginning of this may be really dark. Hopefully it won't be, but I have a feeling it will be. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry. I will have the upper corners as well. Okay. Let's see. So that's drying. So let me grab this. I'm just going to kind of work my way up. Let's do the ones we know don't need anything to be cleared out line-wise. I wonder, I was going to edge this sticker with something because it's white in the white box, but maybe I won't. Let's go this way. We're doing this on Wednesday. I just want to get it on here. The box is white and I can't see the edges. Let's see if I can get this right. I'm just trying to center it a bit as best as I can. Okay. And then we have this box, which was going to go 6th line up. All right. Bring this up top. We are getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this was going to go here. All right, is this dry? I do believe it is. Let's get this one done. And then it's just the top. All right. Now I feel like I'm trying to speed it up because I think figuring them out took longer than I thought they would. I seem to have these starts and stops with it, meaning I'll get so far and I'll be like, that only took so long and that's great. And then the next video is like double that time. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get this up without ripping it. Now this one, maybe I can still do this. Okay, so I need to get some of this box cleared out. Or maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna worry about it with the with this leaf. Oh, right, this one doesn't. Oh, don't fall down just yet. I gotta get my other sticker down. Struggling today. All right, so now what I'm gonna try and do is, and this is what I mean by, you know, my craft room is like everywhere. Like there's just stuff everywhere. My ruler wasn't nearby. So when I do boxes such as this, I like to try and keep them in the same spot. So on Friday, give or take, again, it's never 100% accurate. That's going to have to work. But I basically try and keep them in a row. So with these top boxes here, now these are going to be the challenge because I have one where it's too big. So let me get this box in here, and then I can get the floral on it, and then I can get the next box. It's kind of like a domino effect. Except I can't get this flower unstuck. Here we go. So this is where I go back to where I try and keep everything in the same like line height. I just like it that way. I prefer it to be lined up as best as possible. So let's see if we can do this. All right, last few. All right, and then I can get this out of the way. Only because it kind of is in my way. All right, so what have we got here? The last two, which is going to be on Sunday. I keep trying to use my X-Acto knife as tweezers. Okay. Woo! It's good to have all of the books because, well, when you need them, you have them. So, this is how I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to, if I can, I'm going to put these on the other side of the planner because I want to bring this over and show you something. But for now, what I'm going to do is I am going to pen in. Okay, so I was going to use my Furinasuki to do my month, but then I realized I think the color was going to be a bit off. So I decided to pull out my Tombow 192 pen, and all I'm going to do over here is I'm going to give it the month and the year. And I'm not very versed with writing with Tombows. The dual pen, I do better with the Furinasuki, but that's not an option because I needed it to match. And then, let's see, oops, don't roll away on me. Let's see, this is going to be 24. All right. And then this is going to be the top box is always Instagram. The second box I'm not going to put in the line yet because I've been kind of moving that other one around a bit, so I'm not going to do that one just yet. And then all I'm going to do I'm going to go off camera and cut this out. Okay, so for this spread that I thought was going to take the least amount of time, it definitely challenged me to use the stickers, but also to make it functional. I don't like to have a spread that is not functional. The other thing I'm going to do before I finish quickly is I'm going to go through. I've not done this before, and I am going to line every other box. Okay. Just because I wanted to add in just a little bit of color. I love this pen with the Homebody. So if you have the Homebody sticker book, absolutely pick up this Tombow. I will be sure to link those things in the description box. So here is my spread for the week of the 18th through the 24th. We are coming into springtime. I have it set up functionally, but it's also decorative. So let me get it back in the binder, my planner. I don't know why I said binder. I'm having one of those off days, apparently. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in. And so with the Girl with Goals extension pack, what I decided to do, I could have absolutely created this, but what I wanted to do was more give it a try first. Since I have these pages and I wasn't going to use them for what I originally thought, I figured I would repurpose them. So what I did was I created one side, I created the income tracker. On the other side, I created the expense tracker. And, just kind of wrote down some categories that I could, work with when things came in and I needed to record it. I just literally did this yesterday, so I have not filled anything in. But this is what I'm using. These are all at the back of the month. Let me see if I have it here. Yes. So at the end of every month in the extension pack, there are these 2 pages. You can use them for a variety of reasons. You can use them for notes, statistics, research, anything that you need to use a notebook style paper for. That's what these are perfect for. But I decided to just give it a try, see if I couldn't find another use for them. And so this is what I'll be using until I find that it does or doesn't work, or until I run out of the pack, which is December of 2024. So this is my week of March 18th through 24th. I thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification. I will have all supplies that are available that I used linked in the description box below, along with my favorite supplies. And I hope you have a wonderful day as you create a beautiful life.